There are two types of freelance web designers. First are chronically overworked and underpaid, every day sending proposals on platforms like Upwork and not getting enough jobs. But you also have web designers who have a constant flow of clients, usually clients seeking them out instead of other way around. They can even fire clients that become not so fun to work with. They make as much money as they want and work as many hours per day as they wish. And they have a freedom to work from anywhere in the world. I know because I just described myself. Freelance web design gave me freedom to choose my own working hours, which is about 4 hours per day. Still shocking to my overworked friends. Be as profitable as I wish to be. If I need more money, I can simply accept more projects or increase my rates. Never again in my life I would have to beg an employer to increase my salary with measly 10%. I can take days off and vacations without needing anybody's permission, which is my favorite part. And I can take an entire year off dedicating to a personal project, which is exactly what I did to build this course. And if you're willing to put in some work, I will teach you how to make the description true for you as well, or a chance to create your own personal description. Hundreds of happy students from this course are a testament for that. Most people who try their luck with freelance web design fail to get there. There are 3 great obstacles that they face, and one at a time, each of these obstacles remove them from their journey. This course actually is 3-in-1, 3 courses to tackle 3 big obstacles. The great obstacle number 1, learning to code just takes damn too long. Hundreds of thousands of students enroll on web design courses, but only 10%, barely 10% make it through the end. I know this because that's what happened to me. Before I knew how to build websites, I was just a visual designer. I was designing the mockups, a prototype of a website, and I was giving this to my client, and the client then would give these designs to the web developer, usually a WordPress developer, and that person then would build the whole website. I realized I was leaving a lot of money on the table. If I could also build the entire website, then I would take the whole cake to myself. So I decided to sign up for some coding classes and courses to learn web design in terms of building a website, and started learning HTML and CSS and JavaScript and all that. Now, since I already worked on real projects and I know what my real clients ask for in terms of functionality of a website, and often they ask for some complicated and complex custom interactions and animations. So I looked into that, how that could be done with what I already know and how much do I have left to learn. When I looked at the whole picture, I realized this was how much I had learned so far. And I thought I had this much left to learn to be able to deliver what my clients usually ask for. But in reality, that's how much was left. So I put the whole coding thing aside until some indefinite future date. But then I bumped into a web design tool called Webflow, and that changed everything. I opened it up, watched some video tutorials. Within a few hours, I'm building a full website from scratch with custom interactions, no templates and nothing. I was blown away. Love at first sight. I started offering my clients the full package design and development. I was instantly making 3-4 times more money than I used to. Clients loved the fact that I was doing the whole thing, and they started flowing. That's something that never happened to me before. Soon enough, I was charging $5,000 for a website without knowing how to code. Webflow gets rid of the biggest obstacle you will ever face: time and dedication to learn how to code a website. With Webflow, it's faster, smoother, and miles more fun. You will learn how to build amazing websites as good as a pro web designer without needing to write a single line of code. And Webflow isn't one of those lame drag and drop builders like Wix and Weebly. Webflow is a professional tool made for professional web designers, not for regular people. You still need to learn it because you still need to learn how HTML and CSS work. You still end up generating code, but Webflow writes it for you. There is a video after this titled "What is Webflow?" You can watch it if you need more info before enrolling into the course. After some brave students who make through the whole learning process, there awaits an obstacle number 2. They can't actually design well. Because almost all web design courses, they're focused on the technical part, which is the coding, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all that. But the design itself is part of the graphic design field. Things like color theory, typography, photography. It's more art. And most of them, they never get to learn that crucial skill. And what do most web designers do? They use themes and templates. And sometimes that's a valid thing to do, but high-paying clients don't want a template site. They are not going to pay thousands for installing a WordPress theme, right? They want a beautiful custom design that's going to put them ahead of their competition, whatever their business is. And if you're a web designer who can deliver that, not only you attract high-paying clients, but also your competition is slimmer because not many web designers know how to do that. So I'm going to teach you graphic design, but only what's needed for web. so you can learn how to design beautiful and custom websites. You don't have to be creative or have any prerequisites. If you can move a mouse and see colors, I will teach you how to design. Design is quite simple. There are rules, guidelines, and a lot of hidden tricks, and it's fun as hell. To create these designs, we're gonna need to use an interface design tool. You see, great websites are not built right away. First, you need to design a prototype, sort of like a non-functional drawing of the site, and then you develop it. For that, we're going to use the best tool on the market, which is Figma. It's free, easy to use, yet powerful, quite new, but already heavily used by companies like Twitter, Uber, and Microsoft. It floors me that many schools and courses, they still teach Photoshop for interface design. Which year is it? 1998? Photoshop is such an overkill for interface design. It's not made for it. It's a great tool, nothing against it, but it's made for photos, hence the name Photoshop. Website design, you want to do it with Figma, Sketch, Adobe XD, not Photoshop. You will have design exercises and projects. You'll design company websites. You'll design a blog. You'll learn the process of pro designers, from writing a project brief to wireframing to designing the final prototype. In the final third course, you'll learn how to do successful freelancing, because a lot of web designers, they trip on this final step. They feel very confused. They don't know how to price themselves. They don't know how to write winning proposals, how to approach clients, and how to perform negotiations and all that. I will teach you secret tips and tricks of successful freelancing. We'll show you the mistakes that many freelancers make. You'll get a powerful proposal template that I've created for you. You'll learn the secret tips of making money on Upwork, the biggest freelancing platform where I started my web design career. And lastly, I'm gonna let you go with a gift. An awesome portfolio website that I designed and built for you. So the moment you're done with this course, you're gonna have a shiny, impressive portfolio site with portfolio work from this course that is already published on it. Most web designers actually don't have a personal website. You will have no difficulty impressing your potential clients. I'm Vakashvili, and I'll be your guide on this journey. Now all you have to do is enroll.